All right, we're live. We're live. Okay. Del Pesci's, you ready?
I'm ready. I stay ready, so I don't have to get ready.
Okay. Um, in a world where Black Friday was a whack Friday, this is the vent. I am your host, Jay Hunterville. We got Del Pesci here.
You, aka, I bring the crowd with me everywhere I go. AKA, when I put on chapstick, everyone puts on chapstick. Good evening. Good night, people.
Good morning.
Good. Yes, that one too.
Good morning. Or Grand Rising to whoever. Grand
Grand
Rising.
Grand Rising to whoever.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Shout out to the Nerdsy. She won't be with us tonight. She's, making her money,
Yes. Shout out.
Christmas is coming, so um this week it's been a week. I'll say that it's been a week. Um Black Friday, trash.
Yeah.
This I
Yeah.
didn't feel like I needed to look for anything I wanted. I feel like I got everything I needed. The only thing I was looking for was shoes. And man, I think I'm at an age that like I don't even like shoes for work, like walking shoes in a sense.
Right. 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 Right.
I was gonna get the Air Maxes. The Air Maxes didn't feel good on my foot. And I thought to myself, I need to start looking into like new shoes, like comfortable shoes. I think New Balance is one they say is like very comfortable.
Especially the New Balances. Holy, you
Yeah,
okay?
or
That's
an Ace. I have an A6 now. A A6. I don't know if they call it that, but that's a Jamaican way if I'm saying it right. Because I need shoe for comfort, yo. I think I'm at that place where I need shoes. I'm old.
right.
I'm
Right.
not.
Right.
I'm
Right.
not just like it's just comfort. Comfortability is key. It's king. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You can't be like nah. You can't be uncomfortable all day at work. Uncomfortable when you're walking, running. Like nah. At this
Yeah,
point,
my step counter be crazy when I work because of like what I do and whatever and running jobs and or like looking around. My step
mm,
counter be crazy and it makes no sense to me. So I rather not. I rather
yeah.
just
The Apple counter or Samsung counter or like
yeah.
other
I'm
brands.
kicking up. I rather kick up. I rather kick up. It only makes sense to kick up and you know when you're on flights and certain things, you want your foot to be comfortable. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Right.
So I rather that's what it is for me. That's what it is. But yeah, I didn't see any deals I want. 20% off is not a deal.
20% off of the price that went up
The day before,
the day before. Yeah. Yeah. Like the day before.
it's
Like
not. It's not a deal.
like come on
It's
now.
not a deal. Stop lying to me. Stop lying to me. That's what it is.
Right. Like
Like if you raised it like 30% 2 3 weeks before, and I go there and I see it there. Sometimes if you're smart, you look at the thing and you lift up the side. You just lift it
the
up,
tag,
lift up
the
the
tag.
tag. You'll be surprised at how much of a sale you're getting. It might be the same price, just colorful tag that says Black Friday deal today,
Today, like,
and
I'm
call
gonna tell
it
you,
this. Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you guys, for those that are listening and everything, right? If you do find something nice, you're very lucky because by the time like you see it as like a customer, the employees would have ran through it already.
Oh yeah.
They,
Oh
they
yeah.
always they'll just run through it anyway. Like
It's grace. You know how much people I remember. I remember when I was working and I say, "Oh, this is on sale. It's on sale tomorrow." All right, let me just stash out a couple of this, and when
that's
I
what I'm
come here
saying.
tomorrow for work night shift, cash out,
Just take
cash out. They'll be asking, where did you get the rest of these? Did you find these? I'm like, sold out, sold out.
I say that too. I'm like it's the last one still.
So the last,
It's a
it's the last
it's the
one. I
last
was three,
ones,
four of them, and just ready to go. It's the last one still.
right? Like
A couple of times I remember like back in the day, like putting on the sales tag. Like I remember, I know why they thought this was a good idea. They put the things on sale tags because they don't want people to work nights. The night of the night So the sales in the morning, but they want me to put on the tags at night just to save the night
Oh,
shift.
just to,
So
wow.
anybody that comes in that night will see the tag and be like, hey, it says it's on sale. The sale started Thursday. It's like, no, it actually starts Friday. Then why is this there?
And then you got to fight with the
I'm not fighting.
idiot.
I'm not fighting. The manager told me to go talk to the manager. Call the manager. Don't call me. Call the manager.
That's
I'm not. I am not making this job harder than it has to be. Fighting you. You think I didn't have traumatic experiences seeing like other people fight for their sale price, the sale price?
this guy said fighting for it like an
Listen to me.
actual
Look at the
like an
flyer. The flyer
actual
says
like
this. Well, I gotta call somebody a price check. Then do it. Go call them. The
yep.
call. Can I get a price check on for price check? I'll this for
Oh,
price check. Woo. And then what is it? If you some places, if you were right about the price check, your the product is free.
wait, this free?
Some places they'll be like, oh, it's their fault for putting the wrong sign, so it's free. Some places you just have to hug it. Well, you're gonna get it the price you're supposed to get it. Because
No,
people,
some people, yeah, some people like yeah, they'll be
some
oh,
people are like, oh, it's the wrong sign. What you mean is the wrong sign? You hate the sign. You hide it. You know what I mean? Yo, sometimes you'll deal with some people. Some people will take out the sign themselves and they say, no, I have it for you. Here it is. I
mm.
worked at a store before. I know the UPC number, the last 4 digits in the back. Yeah, these last 4 digits, yeah, they're the same. It's the same product. Hug that.
That's it. Yo, hug that. That's funny.
And then, but yeah, like there's that. Cyber Monday was, I don't know what Cyber Monday is gonna be like tomorrow.
But so far, like the previews on Amazon, I'm holding a mic right now, but I'll put another thumb down. That's how bad they are. Like
I'm gonna say
it's
this about Amazon, and this is Amazon is bunning me. Amazon or Amazon Prime, whoever it is that's running there, Jeff
oops.
Bezos and all that say. If I asked, if I searched Sony, my search results should be Sony.
Oh, like okay,
If
but
I search,
it brings up like other things.
if I search for Samsung iPad, my search will be Samsung, especially if I have Amazon Prime. It should filter all them things to say Samsung, and I want it from the Samsung place or certified Samsung dealer.
It's a
I'm seeing
certified.
some next names that I'm like, this is not what I asked for. This is not the Android I asked for. This is not the Sony product that I asked for. I put it here for a reason. Some things are cheaper and it's tempting, but that's not what I wanted.
So
You
I
know,
don't
most
know.
times
You don't want to see like the off brand like
some say it's the
like
brand and it's not the brand. I'm
okay
looking. Hmm?
about that too like um if you read the reviews and really like you know how like when it's 5 star people just they go to it, right? I guess I study the psychology of it like
Yeah,
so I was looking at cameras one time and I noticed all the cheap cameras they're all like 5 star like 5 star like they're not 4.5 enough and I'm like okay so you read the reviews and it's like
robotic.
robotic allegedly robotic and it seems like they take 5 star reviews of another product and they kind of merge it
Yeah,
with
and you're like,
this.
this ain't the product.
That's what I'm saying. Like the reading,
This
like I was
ain't
reading,
it.
like I'm looking at a camera and it's like they're talking about cat hair and like how my dog didn't enjoy it, like or my dog enjoyed it, and then another review would be like, oh, I got the wrong thing anyways, but it's 5 star anyway. You're like, what? Like this isn't, huh? This
Some
doesn't make
people
sense.
you'll see the one star and they'll be in like all caps. Do not buy this product.
Like a straight up
They
like
lied. They lied. They're lying to you.
they're
They're lying to you. Do not buy the product. It's a lie. Because I was even looking at like what's it called? Hush bed sheets. It's like these
hush.
cooling sheets. I'm looking for like a cooling sheet, and I'm looking, and I see all these trash sheets, and I'm like, this is not what I asked for. Some say it's Hush
Yeah,
is like, no, the material's bad. I'm like, but they said the material's good.
something in their search is like very. I don't know. Something went wrong. I don't know. I can't even pinpoint the year, but like, yeah, like you, like even the cod liver oil. I was trying to look for it. Like you can't find an actual good brand. Like it's all these weird brands like you never heard of before. Like
Even for like vitamins, like what I started to do is I'll go to iHerb and buy it there, or I'll go to iHerb, look for the top vitamin in iHerb or whatever, and then go to Amazon, type in the real name, type in the real thing, and whatever. And I'm like, there ain't no way they're gonna mess up vitamins.
but
But
lo and behold, they
lo and
mess up.
behold, you could be wrong. So you might get like a vitamin E, and then you get a vitamin E for effort, and then you're just like, this is not what I asked for. I
This is
wanted better skin. I wanted, you know, youthful properties in this tablet.
stronger teeth.
And then you're mashing up lies. Was it better eyesight with vitamin E or skin?
Better
Skin.
better skin. Yeah, better skin.
But yeah, like it's not the same. It's not the same.
Like
I
even
remember
when you
black.
look at even when you look at even seeing a deal at 10%, like this is not a deal. This is 10% off. Like what is this?
Mhm.
Nah, where's the 30s and 40% off?
People are busy. The store's still busy. People still go out to shop, but it's
Right.
just I don't think it's for the price now. I think it's just because it's Black Friday. You're
Like
marketed
the
as Black Friday. Everything is whatever, and then you just run, and then you're not getting you're not getting good quality. So you're just
right. It's like yeah. It's like even when even the malls that day, people were walking around, but it's like a little bag here, some
like a 1-2 bag or
like a
something.
1 2, like it's nothing. Christmas is
Someplace
gonna be the same thing.
I don't know about Christmas. I stopped Boxing Day shopping a long time. I just don't like the cluster.
Really, really.
I don't like the cluster. Send it to my
Damn.
house. I'll wait. Send it to my house. I'll wait. I'm not.
I feel you on that. I feel you because
And then since COVID, it's like I'm not saying that it's still going around. It probably is. I wouldn't know. I feel pretty fine, but I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't do it.
the crowd, yeah, the crowd thing. Nah, like it's too much. Nah, you see when you think, once I think about it, like back in the days and all that, you're just like, nah, it's too. Some areas are shoulder to shoulder. You have to double it. So no, for those listening, you have to kind of like walk. You have to be on your p's and q's on holiday time, especially if you're holding like something of value. Someone can just be like,
Give me
someone
that.
can be like,
Run your
give me that,
pockets.
run it, like and just you know,
Mm-mm. I always remember the one time I seen a man running up the escalator from the security, two security chasing him, and he's running up the escalator. Man had a PS3 in his hand. Man boxed a PS3, started to go tumbling. And I said, oh, that's tough.
that's
And that was the same day. That was the same day I bought my Xbox 360. But I didn't go up the escalator.
you
I
just you
said,
just
no, I am not going into this. I'm not going into a line of escalators, like a line up to the escalator.
line up to
I
the.
said,
Oh
nah,
wow,
I'm gonna
I
walk
thought
across and then find an open like escalator. I went across the mall and I went somewhere else to go down
wow.
because I was nervous. Like around that time, I don't think I was gonna get jacked or anything, but I just, I just didn't want to be
You
around a crowd. I just
like
said, yo, I
like
took
your
the Xbox
awareness is
360.
higher.
Right. I took the Xbox 360, stuffed it in my bag. The corners are sticking out the side. But
You,
then
so people walking
I
by, they're like,
didn't.
"Yo, what picture is that? Yo, what is that?
Nah, bro.
Yo."
I left. I went early in the morning. I went early in the morning because I remember going to Best Buy first and it was sold out. I went to EB Games. There was a line, and the man said, 5 Xboxes left,
Oh,
four
it's gonna
Xboxes
count that.
left.
Oh,
And I'm like, ooh, ooh. Finally got there, bought it, got it going good. Xbox Live same day. Anyway, that was a good time. But
Remember the time when I got a PS4 through that basically I got a PS4 and I had to get it at at Shoppers, like just a random Shoppers. That was a little. I had to like get it and be like, I have to go on the bus with this. So I have to be on the bus and train with it. And I'm just like, and I'm just looking. Yo, I was on P and Q that day. Okay, every day you have to be on P's and Q's, but that particular day I had to be like, yo,
Oh,
okay,
yeah, you're taking Eglinton. You're taking
okay,
32.
that's
You're taking a 32. You gotta.
okay.
The man might
Okay.
sniff that and
Oh,
be like, "Yo, what the
yo, what?
electronics?
Okay,
Give me that." I said,
right.
"Give me that," and then
I know, yo, I know people go on the bus with a whole TV, whole monitors. Like, yo, you guys are troopers.
I mean, but
I
no one's
don't
gonna take that. Like, I don't think someone's gonna try to run. Who's gonna who's gonna really
know.
take a 50-inch from somebody like that? They might follow you home, but they're not gonna just. They're not gonna like take a. I see people. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think it's. I don't think that's the way to go.
I should have called a cab that day. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I should have just called a
Nah, it
cab.
was. I don't think it's that deep. How much? Like, you had it in a bag? Like, how did you?
No, I don't. Yo, okay. So I had the naked box though. The naked box.
Note bag?
No bag. No, I had the
Yeah,
naked box.
you're bugging
So
stuff. Some people might not bother you though. It might not bother you, right? Not PS5. You,
yeah. Five, you get an Uber or
the,
a cab.
yeah, you
Yeah.
might shut up. My Uber might rob you.
Wait. Have people still gotten PS5s? Like, what's up with those? Like, I don't.
I
Did the
was
memes
supposed to
die?
get
Like,
one. It's just I don't know. I was
did,
apparently I was gonna get one, but it was the queue, man. It was just a queue or something
there's
like that.
still a
This
queue?
still a queue, and then I think they went up. The prices went up. Allegedly, the prices went up, but it's cheaper to make, which doesn't make no sense.
Hold on a minute. Wait, when did PS5 get released? Cause why is there still
2 years ago or last year? I saw PS5. They say PS6 is coming out 2026, 27.
so PS5 release date is November 12th, 2020. Oh, that was like
Yeah,
right in
two
the pen.
years.
Okay.
2 years. But then, due to the pandemic, shortage on the thing, and you know what I mean? There's just
That's
things
crazy.
things just wasn't working out to its favor. And that's basically what happened.
That is crazy.
But,
Some
you
people
know,
still didn't get the PS5. And we're going to 2023 right now, and they still don't have a PS5. Like
uh, I'll just say this month is the month that if you have some gifts in your partners or your couples or whatever, you want to know, I think it's time to be a little bit obvious and send a little, it'd be nice to have a PS5, those little cues, little
little
social
hints,
cues
yeah.
on what you might hint. Please, please, people, give people the hints so they know what to buy you.
Right.
Please give them the hints. Don't make people mind read you and be like, "Oh, I told you this whole time." Every time you guys talk, you should bring up the hint at least once.
Right.
And if they don't get it, that's it happens. But I think that's something you need to you know just still give the hints. Still give the hints. If they can't afford it, understand that as well. I guess I'm assuming. I don't know, but
Right.
um. So last week, because we were off, last week, was it Saturday? We did the history of nothing for that was hot. Basically, that was history of nothing weekend for us.
Weekend for us, yeah.
So that
Just want to say a
was
big
a
thank
that
you
was yeah, big
to
thank you. Yeah, to
to Studio 13,
32.
um, Studio 1332, um,
I would just say
Toys,
all the
John,
artists.
all
Yeah,
the artists, yeah.
all the artists, all the photographers. Thank you guys for having us. This is your second, I don't know if it's our second year, but this is our second time doing
Uh
it.
second time doing it. But they've been
Yeah,
doing it for 5 years, apparently,
I,
roughly.
I don't
Like
remember, but we were on last year.
the
No,
for
before the
the very
pandemic.
before the pandemic, yeah. But
Yeah, and
that was the very first one we were part of, yeah. Like the
yeah,
very
and
first one, yeah.
that one was pretty cool. That one was nice. Like I
That
just
was good.
honestly, what it is for me is the growth.
Right.
The growth from we were here and now we're here more artists, different people. It seems like it's getting better and better each year. Um, where I'm telling you that the work, like it's not even the work because I already listened to some of the artists, but like the setting, like the layouts and everything. It's like one thing I learned is just camera angles, the difference between a Canon and a Sony.
Right. There are
That was the
there are
biggest
all
thing.
kinds of cameras out there. There's Sony, there's Canon, there's Red, like a lot
Z
of
cams, all these
Z
different
cams.
cameras. I don't know anything about any of this. I just had one camera that people were like, "What the hell? Where did you get this camera from?"
Like
But
some boxing, not boxing, like that box like looking camera. You're like, I've never seen that before in
yeah,
person, right?
so it was, and then we had a good location. We got there. It was one of those things we got there early and we just set
Right.
up. We had a place. We looked at all these places like, okay, we're gonna get this room and work the room.
That's
Literally
easy.
work the room. We're like, okay, we're gonna. That's when I learned how much camera angles and lighting is
Especially lighting.
important.
Yeah,
Is
especially
important.
yeah. Your scene has
And
to be
that
well lit. Like
well lit. It was ventilated nice because like we
it
had the
well
rooftop
lit.
area
It's
there.
it's a well lit and mood lighting because even the colors we use is like it sets a nice like
Ombre
vibe
or
like
whatever. Whatever you
ambience
want to call it.
yeah.
But like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I was nervous every interview. Like every interview, I did my research, everything was going well. I was nervous, but I'm glad that the artists gave us opportunity to interview them.
Yeah.
Like all the artists that we interviewed was good. Um, the performances on Tuesday was good too. Everybody was good. I don't know, like I don't know. It just seemed like it was a vibe. Like it was a good vibe when I went there. I didn't know the Adelaide Hall got like fixed up based off what I remember because I went to the Adelaide Hall. The first Han Fest I went to, the Adelaide Hall. I remember it looking completely different.
When you say
And
different, like different.
like I remember it was like a stage. It was like going down the stairs, and then there was a stage area. Like it was stage, but like the bar was on one side. But I think they revamped it. So like
Oh, okay.
it had like a dance floor in the middle. Like it was proper.
I like the okay dance floor in the dance floor in the middle and what
And a
like a
couple of times,
stage.
yeah. A bar, like there's two bars. I think there's one bar on one wall, and then there's another bar the other wall that was closed. But like if it was big, like I guess it's like for big events they'll have both bars running or something. But this one was still pretty big. There's still a lot of people there. Um uh for me it was my first time seeing. I heard the music, but it's first time seeing people performing. And all the artists have stage presence. And
Right.
all the
Now,
artists.
before we
Hmm?
go into our segment, I'm gonna just give me just give me a minute. Let me just get something. I can continue talking about it. I'll be back in a second. Hold on. Let me just
All
mute
right,
this.
all right. So one thing from like the one thing I realized when it came to like the stage presence is a big thing. Like a lot of these people that like one thing I noticed is all the artists, I don't know if it was their first time performing or they performed multiple times. You could not tell because they were good. They were all good. The performances was well, like yeah, performance as well, the vibe as well. Me a lot of the time for me, I guess when I listen to music and stuff like that, like especially live, I kind of just stand there and I kind of overanalyze music in a sense. So I mean, it was pretty good. It was really good. Um, I just want to say for like I said, history or nothing. Like I can't wait to do it next year again. It looks like it's getting bigger and better. Um, I want to do better with my interviews. That's one thing for sure. Like I felt like I don't know, man. Every time I do an interview, it seems like I always get nervous. I always get nervous, and I can't help it. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna keep doing these interviews. I'm gonna keep doing these things, and push through, be the best I can, do the best, keep learning. I don't know, like that's just something I know I have to start doing. Um, other than Hanfest, what else happened that weekend? This week. Well, apparently in Brampton, there's a petition to ban fireworks. I think it's official now that fireworks have been banned in Brampton, I guess. Um, I think they made a firework bandit, apparently, allegedly. Um, as of Friday, over 8,000 people have signed this petition, and this total of 10,000 signature goal for the excessive noise. Apparently, the city of Brampton announced a ban on fireworks could be coming soon, prompted by a rise of complaints from the residents since 2019. I'm gonna say this. Okay. When it comes to fireworks, like, yes, I understand in the sense of, you know, because I like me living in Brampton. Yeah, you hear them go off. You hear them go off. If a celebration, Canada, Diwali, anything, fireworks is going in. I wasn't here this year when it came to fireworks. I wasn't here this year. I wasn't in the city this year, but I heard it went nuts, and a lot of people left a mess. But the funny thing is, I've seen people clean it up. Certain people in the community actually cleaned it up and stuff like that. I heard fireworks are going in the morning.
Now this is
So
Diwali.
Diwali,
Diwali, yeah.
You got me messed up the word. Yeah, Diwali, right?
Diwali, yeah.
Okay, but yeah, and like just Canada Day and Canada Day fireworks and all that stuff. I always felt like if you want to pop your fireworks, pop your fireworks, but there has to be a
A
time where
limit?
you stop. You know what I mean?
Like past 10 p.m. Okay.
10
All
p.m.
right, all right.
Let's just put a stop it. And the fact that they're just banding without like making a law to say like, oh, make it 10. First they said, I swear they were saying something
Yeah.
about how Environmental Canada was saying like
Oh, it puts too much smoke. Yeah, that's the
smoke or like an air issue in
it's
like Brampton or whatever. And I think this is before the fireworks were busting. So I'm kind of just
right.
like, what are you
Like
trying to do here?
that's
What are you trying to
weird.
say
Okay.
here?
Right.
You know what I mean? And for me, I just like, yo, let the people pop their fireworks.
Just put a like a
Pop it in the
strict
air and nod at each other.
not a yeah, and put a strict limit like a limit like okay, pass this
Past 10 o'clock,
yeah,
it's a stop. Or 11
stop.
o'clock, it's a stop. People have to
Right.
go 11 o'clock till like sundown the next day.
Right.
Because I don't want to hear fireworks in the morning.
Yeah, in
That's
the
all I'll say.
morning?
You want to wake up in the morning, it's already dark. Like, don't get me wrong. Sometimes when I heard it pop off, I frightened.
It, just a
Yeah,
random
pop,
like
and you're like, oh, celebration. Just
oh, just
keep going with your life. But
today's not the day.
other than that, it's not like
Right,
to
right,
ban
right.
it I think it's a bit much. I think it's a bit much
Yeah,
because
that's
you're not doing it in any other city.
right.
You're
Because
not doing it in any other city.
they can celebrate in Toronto the same way, right? Right. So that's I find it or Mississauga or Scarborough, like they get interesting.
It's probably something deeper to that. You know what I mean? But hey, but I don't know. Like I seen some mess and I was like, ooh, that's bad. But they clean up after each other. As long as they clean up after themselves and they manage it a certain way and people could go to sleep at night.
Right.
I think they should try to make some adjustments instead of people like saying to ban it. You know
Right.
what I mean? That's like there's certain. Yeah, that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Um,
Wait, but before, well, after I came back, um, was it mentioned how long Diwali lasts, like the duration? Because I believe we looked it up before
I don't know
the
what it
episode.
is. I don't know what it
It's
is.
roughly 5 days.
I
Five
don't
days.
know. I don't really know. I don't really know. I would say based off what I remember here. Well, Brampton, I would hear fireworks maybe 1 or 2 days. I don't know if it's like every day. I don't know. I can't say that. You know what I
Mm,
mean? But I know,
speculation.
like for me, I'm not even like for me. It's maybe this year they went off, but I wasn't here.
Because,
But a couple of days like before, I remember hearing it a lot, and then but it wasn't like enough for me. Like, oh, I'm gonna, file a complaint or make a petition. I don't know.
right, right, right.
People be complaining a lot though, so I don't know. Um, Another thing that happened. It's unfortunate to say in the grocery stores, Little Debbie Little Debbie, the cakes, announced that they will no longer be selling their products in Canada.
No more.
I don't care.
Yeah, I didn't really grow up on Debbie like that. Like
I don't care.
I'm a Chips Ahoy. Uh,
Goodbye, Debbie, Little Debbie. I don't like any Little
what's
Debbie cakes. Them, yo, listen to me. Half Moons can go on. Joe Louis can go on. Passion Flakes, I don't know how people like those, but it's a pass. Um,
like honey buns?
Cupcakes,
Honey buns are I get the appeal. Honey buns
I
I
don't
get the
like
appeal.
nah, not these ones. Let's see what they have. Hold on, let's get into it. Um, Swiss, what is it?
Let's see their catalog. Hold on.
Swiss rolls, trash. Oatmeal cream pies, trash.
That sounds
Zebra
wrong.
cakes,
That
trash.
sounds so wrong.
Zebra cakes was trash, bro. Stop lying to people. Stop
That
feeding
sounds
your
so
kids these type of things.
that sounds
These
so wrong. Like
individually wrapped trash.
oatmeal cream.
Oatmeal cream. That is what?
That sounds. You can't
What?
force me to eat that. That sounds so wrong. Like
Zebra cakes? Zebra cakes was trash. Honey
that's.
buns from thing, trash. What else did I see here? Hold on 1 second. Give me a second.
Let me
Let
let me
me
give a.
give me the Little Debbie list.
Hold on. Let me get.
Because nothing tops none of these ones I have not seen any of these ones say something. None of these ones top the Half Moon yet. None of them. None of them
Hold
top
on.
the Half Moon yet. Half Moon is fire. Joe Louis, I don't know. I don't know if it's okay. You could go on Passion Flakes. I did not like. I did not like, but people like Passion Flakes. I don't know. But I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna judge you if you like Passion Flakes. Passion Flakes. What else? What is this? Let's go down the line. Hold on. What is this?
Let me. Okay, hold on. Let me
Star
get.
Crunch. Trash. What is this? Nutty but what? Trash.
That's.
Don't
That's not even one.
what? I said what? Trash. Donuts.
Yo.
Little Debbie was trash. Little Debbie's trash.
That's
You ain't
okay.
gonna sell
That's
out here.
now for those who are looking in that Star Crunch looks a little sus.
Star
The
Crunch.
kids
Star
I
Crunch
look.
look like acne. Trash.
That's the. Ugh,
Star
that don't
Crunch.
look
If
right.
I want something like that, I can get Crunch, the chocolate bar. It looks
Okay,
better than that.
okay. Nutty butter. If it's a wafer, wafers are okay.
Ain't nobody
It's
gonna name
wafer.
something called Nutty Butter. No.
That's
Fire.
the
No.
name's
Trash.
crazy. Little Debbie has some crazy names like oatmeal cream pie. Just I don't know, man.
Yo, bro.
That name's out of
Listen,
control. Like,
the Swiss rolls, I remember seeing those, and I'm like, who eats these, bro? Who eats these?
oh, hold on. Let me
These
give it a.
these these ones will survive a pandemic, like literally apocalypse, Rapture,
It's because of apocalypse.
rapture, the rapture can happen, and all these different things. Because the end of the world can happen, and zebra cakes will survive intact.
So something they put like a special like
You know, preservative, some crazy preservative. Those
right
things
right
don't
right
spoil.
like something's in them where like Twinkies like they don't, apparently Twinkies don't expire like that like
I remember they said Twinkies were gonna be done. I remember they were saying that, but obviously that was just a marketing thing. I don't think they're gonna stop making Twinkies. I don't know, yo. Whoever still buy half moons, I don't know. It's still there, but yo, the half moon aisle. Well, for me, it's Walmart, right? So you have
right.
like half moon, and it's like it's always full. The caramel, the passion flakes, the Joe Louis. For some reason, they always have like the veggie straws beside it, like the vegan stuff
All
or
those
the
all
healthy
those
alternative.
yeah yeah
The,
yeah
the veggie straws, the boom chicka pop,
the yo the
the boom
boom
chicka pop,
chicka pop.
the boom chicka pop, the pop, the rice cakes sitting them, the rice chips them, which can go. They're good, but it's just you know, I just little Debbie can go. Put more space for other things over there. That
I
can
don't know.
go.
Some of those names are like I don't know
It's not even a
and
name. It's a taste. Them
the
honey buns is
presentation.
trash. Whoever said those honey buns slap are lying to you. Get like an original honey bun from somewhere else. Corner store honey buns slap better than these honey buns.
That's okay. That's yeah
The Annette's,
yeah.
the Annette's honey bun slap.
I have to get a picture of that. Hold on. Let me see if I can get a
The
picture of that.
Annette's donuts at No Frills that were $1 back in the day slapped more than most of all these products here. And it was just
Type this in.
a dollar for six. I don't know what it is
Annette's
now, but the Annette's
Donuts.
donuts were fire back in the day. If you know, you know. If you
Oh, okay. Hold
know,
on.
you know.
Ooh, these ones here. Okay.
Um,
Okay. Hold on.
I
Hold on. This
rather
is
get I rather get the I don't know if you guys know the Italian Milanos. The Milano lady fingers. The lady fingers were fire.
those are classic. Yeah.
They were like 50, 60 cents, but you had to finish the pack.
Right.
Because
You
you
had
finish the
to.
pack, you get dry up lady fingers, yo. Remember that?
I remember. Yeah, and they stick on each other too. Like
They were soft. And then me not do no flavor powder donut, man. No,
So
just glaze.
This is a Nets here, and then the
And
lady
that's
fingers.
the next glaze is the one. That's it. Milano was the one too. Lady fingers. The S cookie was the pristine. The S cookie, the Milano S cookie was a goat. It
Wait,
got it
the
collected.
S. Hold on. The
The
S
S cookie. It's an
cookie.
S cookie with like a little frosting on the top. That one was crazy too. But that's the thing about Milano
Oh.
cookies. Yeah. So
Okay. 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 Hold on.
those were the ones. Those are the ones. You know what I mean? But other than that, like, yeah, Little Debbie can go. What other food product can go? Um,
Doing this with one hand is crazy. This is the last time I do this with one hand. This is
what else?
like
What else can go though? I don't know any products off the top of my head that can go. I don't really know. I don't really know right now. I can't get that out. But
yeah. Hold on, I'm just gonna show
what are you showing?
these ones. These ones, yeah. You talk about these ones.
Yeah, the S cookies. These look kind of dry still, but the ones I
They look
know
kind of
should look kind of tough still. Those
they
ones
look
look
kind
like
of
you can hurl that, throw that in someone's head, and it just splits. You ever see like if someone hits you with like a tough piece of bread or like a tough like them type of pastries, they
mhm.
just crumble in your face if they fling that at you. That's how
That's
you know it's not legit. Chef Ramsay fling that off the glass, it just disintegrates into smithereens. It
Right. It's
wasn't built to last.
because it's Chef Ramsay.
Chef Ramsay, you never see Chef Ramsay back in the day? When you get mad and he just fling the thing, hit the glass, bing.
And just
This is me, man. Boom. Cutting you off. I remember, what was it? Was it Hell's Kitchen when the man cut his finger off?
What?
Man,
That was
a
an
man cut
episode?
his a man cut his thumb, a piece of his thumb off in the food. I was like, where did your finger go? But the man started to lose his mind. The man started losing his
Yo,
mind, bro.
what?
He cut he cut a piece of his thumb off,
What?
slicing something. And then they found the piece, but then his like I could tell that the stress, the strain and restraint is he was losing his mind.
Wait, please tell me they found it before
I
it got to
assume they
the.
found it. I assume they found it. You know what? You know what I heard the other day? The closest thing to eating human flesh is it's like bacon.
Whoa, that's
Bacon is the closest thing to human flesh.
that's like
I
salted.
had
Wait,
stew peas yesterday, and boy, stew peas was amazing. I'm not condoning the eating of humans.
oh, all right.
That's all I'm gonna say. But like, I will not have you guys disrespect the swine. I dine with the swine.
you dine with the swine.
Yes, pork on the fork. I dine with swine. I say my grace when I eat, so I don't have to worry. Because man, I see these people just try to slander the pig. The pig didn't do nothing to nobody.
Wow. Okay. That's
The pig
some
did
people.
nothing to nobody.
Some
Some
people
people are already
strongly.
looking at some Rasta. Look at me. Look at your undefiled man. One out pig on. Yo, listen.
No, some people they take strong offense to that. They're like, yo,
Listen to me.
they take a strong offense to that
Listen to me.
because it's but
Pepperoni
but
pizza, jerk
but
pork.
to me that's too much peas. I don't know.
No,
That's too.
you know what's too much peas? If you got stew peas and then you ask for rice and peas with your stew peas, I
I've
have
seen
to
someone do
question
that.
you. I have to question you as an individual. Stew peas and white rice, fine. Stew peas and rice and peas,
That's a
something's
little
wrong with you, sir.
OD. That's
Something
OD.
you're a little OD. You're a little. I don't trust you as an individual. Still,
That's
your
too much
decisions,
happening. Like,
the decisions you made me question all the decisions you made in life. How do you have rice and peas and stew peas? That's like the amount of peas in the one serving is a bit much. But yeah, it's kind of interesting because it's like I like pork. You eat pork?
nah, I don't know.
You don't eat pepperoni pizzas no more?
See, when I say nah, no. When I say nah, I mean I mean like 4 times a year, and it's like that's
For
how not. And even then, like I had years where I just didn't even like touch it at all.
mm-mm.
Like
I
I
just
don't.
found out I still eat pork, bro.
Same thing with beef too. I don't really, no, I don't eat beef at all either.
I still eat pork. I'm sorry. Pork is on the fork. I just
That
found out about maple bacon. You think I'm gonna let that slide now?
yeah, well, because yeah,
I put bacon in the air fryer now. Are you kidding me?
that yo
I've been putting
yo
you know what struggle I had frying bacon back in the day, leave combat
that
bun up.
sounds fire.
Oh man, dry up and
Ba-
coil up.
Bacon in the air fryer sounds yo, that sounds fire. That sounds fire.
Yeah, we just put in the bacon in the air fryer, let the grease run down to the air fryer. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
It's a healthier alternative. You
You
know,
take out the grease and then yeah, okay, that yo. But too
take
bad
out
I don't
well
do yeah.
just enough grease. Like I don't know like how much grease you really take out of bacon, but you know, I
I know
try.
chicken and turkey bacon doesn't have the same it doesn't have the
I try.
same kick, like
Nah, it doesn't have the
same
same kick as bacon. It doesn't have bacon. I've seen people do vegan bacon, and I don't know if I want to try it. I might try it. A lot of vegan stuff is actually pretty good. but at the same time, I'm like, sometimes you wonder, like, um, uh, yeah, sorry, like the bacon is not the like sorry, the vegan stuff is kind of just like
Yeah, it doesn't look
it's good. No, no, don't get me wrong, it's good, but sometimes you're eating it and you're like, how did he get it to taste like this?
right, 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 right,
I know
right,
it's
right,
seasoning, but yo, you have it tasting like pork, or you
right,
have it
right,
tasting
right,
like
right, right.
beef. So it's like, if you were such a real vegan, how how do you know what beef tastes like? That you made this to taste like beef.
I mean, I don't think most people are born vegan like that. So they probably ate it before. They transitioned later, and they're just like, you know what? I'm gonna figure this recipe out. I'm gonna figure out how to do this. I'm gonna figure this out. And then they got it. Someone got it.
What type of science like that it take like I don't mind if it's like vegetarian stuff,
Right.
vegetarian, stuff, but if you're telling me this is a like I don't need to try like vegan oxtail.
Yeah, you gotta eat the
Leave
real
that
thing.
alone.
You
Leave
gotta eat the
that
real thing.
alone. You know what I mean?
Uh, See, because that's
That
beef, I don't eat oxtail like that. Yes, shock in the crowd. Yes, I'm aware. Yes, I hear it. Now goat. See, okay, goat is very specific with me. It depends who makes it. Like I can't just go in a restaurant and be like, I need goat, like curry goat, right? Like I
yeah.
understand anytime you go to a
You
restaurant, it's
can't
always
have
sold
Kurgo
out.
from everybody. You can't have Kurgo from
Yeah,
everybody. And
it's
for me,
it's
call me
particular.
bougie. I have to have Kurgo fresh same day. I can't have it any other time. If I
There's
warm it up, it looks weird. Like if it's in the fridge,
yeah, you
and
can't.
then it's like you lift it up with the grease or lift it up with something or whatever. It's like like everything just colludes together.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right, yeah,
Certain
yeah.
meat it just colludes together and it doesn't look as appeasing. It's like you
It
want to
doesn't
take
look,
the whole
yeah,
stove back and put it back on the pot.
rare, just yeah, to
Reheat the sitting. You know what I mean?
right.
But
Cause yeah,
yeah,
goat. It tastes
yeah.
good when I ate it, but that was back home though. I didn't try it up here. No way. This is back home. Back home's a different animal. The animals run around. There's no probiotics. They're eating grass. Like it's very different back home. But up here, goat. I don't know, man. That's nah, star. Even the thing we went to, um, one of those festivals, right? When I was eating the pulled pork, I was like, nah, something's wrong. I ate it. I'm
Uh,
like, no. I went, nah. My stomach's tickling. I don't like. I don't like this.
I feel like they gave us some medium rare pork one
So
time,
yeah,
It wasn't,
something's wrong
you
with it.
eat something, you're like, oh, this is gonna hurt me.
This is.
This is gonna hurt me.
I had to give my plate away. I had to give my plate away. I was like, nah, you can have that. Nah, bro.
Like I had some in Texas and I ate everything, but like the brisket, everything was good, but the chicken, it was like it was good, but it
Okay.
was like when you eat this and you're like, yo, I don't know about this.
Oh,
And my
you don't want
lady's
to
like,
eat
then why did
something.
you keep eating it? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I just kept eating it. It was on the plate.
Yo,
But nah, I just no, I can't like yeah. I
nah, you
feel
can't.
like also I believe this is what I believe. You buying oxtail at a restaurant is a scam. It's a
It's
highway
a
scam.
it's a highway scam.
It's no, it's
Okay.
the biggest scam you can ever get because you will never get the amount of oxtail you want unless it's at home.
Okay. Like yeah. Okay. I see what you. Okay. I see what you
You will
mean.
never be satisfied with the portion you get. And then a lot of these people that show all your oxtail, like oxtail gravy, you could go on. It's a blessing if there's a little meat in the oxtail gravy that they give it. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
God bless you in all your days. But to just get oxtail, and sometimes you're getting like
They count that.
half a meat on the
They
oxtail bone.
they take the
Sometimes you're getting
scoop.
just
They put it to against the pan and they drain it. They drain the gravy first, so,
yeah,
and
the
they really
drain
count it.
driven. They
Like
really
okay,
count
three.
them both.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here's 3. I'm gonna go in the pot again. I'll give you one more. I'll give you one more. Boom, hold that. You're like, 4's not
Get you.
enough. Yo, 4
Yeah,
is not enough.
one big spoon of gravy as like the bed cover, 3 bones, and then another spoon of gravy. And you're just like, I don't know if I want to do this.
Yeah,
And then sometimes it's thick to the point that you're looking and you're like, is this even meat on the like,
or is it
you
like
know what I mean?
the fat? Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, no. And then it's like, I just feel like there has to be some type of proportion that like, no, it doesn't make any sense to buy oxtail anywhere. And it's such a delicacy too, and it's expensive, right? So you're buying it and you're like, yeah, I feel good because I'm buying oxtail.
And the
And then
price
it's
tag
like,
really
nah.
hits you. The price tag hits you. Because if you're at home, if you're at home and you eat like 7, you eat like almost a whole tail of it, you're just like, yo, I gotta re-up on this. And then
So the
the price hits.
Americans, sorry, what are you saying?
No, I was saying the price, that that price hits you. So it's like, you know,
I'll say this to the American people, it's oxtail, not oxtails.
yeah, please don't say it with an S.
Thank you
Please
very
don't do
much.
that. Yeah,
Everybody else, I know it's plantain, it's plantain.
it's just plantain.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Do not, do not, see how you have like, it's not Toronto, it's Toronto.
It's Toronto. Yeah, you don't.
It's just like that. It's plantain. You know, this is all I gotta say.
Some people go up to the counter. Can I get do you have any no what did I hear recently? Can I
Peas
get
and
4
rice.
pieces peas and rice? I haven't heard in a while. In a while. But one person was like, "Can I get 4 plantain?" Like you don't have to emphasize
Yeah, what?
the whole
What? Errol!
what's
Errol!
the person named Arrow?
Errol! Listen, I want plantain.
Plantain. Like, what is like? Come on. Like,
You know
the best
something's
thing.
wrong when Errol's
The,
looking out the door, the open door, looking out like, who that
oh
asked for
the
plantain?
the cook.
The cook, when the cooks look outside, who that asked for plantain?
There's one cook I see all the time. Like his glasses like stay in this mode, and he just looks. He just stays look. Yo, that guy's a character. The
And he
glasses stay
stays
like
peeing
this.
out, he just pops out.
He'll just look up, but the glasses don't move though. He'll just continue like chopping. He'll be continue chopping something, and he'll just look over with the glasses with the glasses down there. Yo, what's wrong with this guy? Why are you so sassy? yo, so, me not trouble you, man. Why you so sassy? I didn't do anything to you. I just asked for some jerk. Why you look funny, so?
I look fun this song. I asked for oxtail gravy. And they're looking at you like, you buy
with the
oxtail. You buy
glasses on the
oxtail.
nose.
No, but that's how you know the further. You buy oxtail. No, we don't want oxtail gravy for. It's like, but huh? Huh? Then what? And you know, it's funny thing. They could be joking with you, but it's so straight face.
You don't know. Yeah,
You buy
sometimes.
oxtail.
Yeah.
Why you buy oxtail gravy for? Huh? I said, why you buy oxtail gravy for? If
Yo,
you're not eat oxtail, why you buy oxtail gravy? It's like, huh? Because it tastes good. So
tastes
is
good, man.
oxtail. So why you don't buy oxtail? You
Yo,
come
man.
here for buy
Nah,
fried chicken. You say fried chicken special with coleslaw, red sauce. But now you want oxtail. You think you're better than people. You're
yeah,
like,
wow. Oh, okay, that's wow.
you're not
Didn't have
getting
to.
this tip.
It didn't have to
You're
go
not,
there, but
you're not getting this tip. You are not getting this tip.
Something go, when you tell them no gravy at all, they're like, "What do you mean no gravy at all?" No, like I don't want no
What, yeah,
gravy at all.
man?
Nah, not because like explain like some people wet down the thing. I don't like my thing like wet down like that. I like other things. I like other things wet down, but that in particular, I don't know. I don't like it wet down. Like,
The
nah,
some
man.
people they'll dump too. They're like, hey, heavy hand's heavy, yo. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
rice and peas. It's not porridge. Porridge is
Yeah.
breakfast.
Oh.
Like, you know what I mean?
That you see. I put a stop to that. Yeah. That's exactly why.
But the best thing is the social cues is just amazing in some restaurant because they don't even say, "Can I help you?" They just look at you and they just give you a face. Like
They give you yeah.
they do whatever they're doing and just
It's just like oh,
uh can I get the $5 or whatever? Rice and peas, yes. Oxtail gravy or yes.
yeah.
What else? Coleslaw, steamed veg. Uh Coleslaw. They probably look at you and they know you're getting coleslaw. It's like, don't even for the no, man, just pet the
Yeah.
coleslaw. Man, no, you come here all the while. Every Tuesday you're there here. Take the coleslaw, and that you gonna get. No, take the coleslaw and call it so.
Yo, that is funny as hell. Yo, that is funny. They really tell you hurry up. Like, yo, hurry up. Like,
Hurry up, man. You don't see the line behind you. You don't see the line behind you. Hurry up. You don't know what you want. You're
for those who are
you
listening,
don't know what you want.
for those who listen, by the way, do not order. No, don't figure out your order in a Jamaican restaurant
In the line.
in the line. Please don't do that. Step to the side. Step to the side, and then you figure out.
Unless you know the people. Unless you know the people.
Unless you know the people.
Unless you know them though. Like from like you guys were in Clarendon together in a bush.
Right.
Like some man they were like, yeah, I'm today. What not today? Yeah, some people, the man hand on glass. Hand on glass.
Cutting the line too.
Up. I'm like, is this guy ordering? Is this man ordering? Is this man ordering? Yeah, I say, yeah, man. Me want what type of soup you have? I'm like, soup? This part is asking about rice and peas. He asking about soup. Yeah. Or not fish tea.
It's like, me not fish today. No fish today.
Yeah, not fish. I'm not tell you they come here.
Yo,
I'm not tell them they come here. And sometimes they're just like, it is.
Yo, you don't have to argue with the person in the counter about.
But the thing about, are they even arguing? Or is they're like,
if the kingfish is available, if it's not available, just leave, please. I need to order my stuff. Like,
but the funny thing is, when they leave, they'll leave angry. They don't even leave angry. They'll stand up. They'll move their hand off the glass, stare at you, look at the line.
Yo, they always. They always
look
stare.
At the line.
Why?
Look at the line. They just.
Imagine the man.
And they walk on slowly. Imagine the man on no kingfish. And they just murmur something, and you're just like, is he coming back?
Is he like, what's going on? The best ones is though, people line up and immediately walk to the front, be like, "Do you have goat?" And they're like, "Nah, but it ran out still," and they just immediately walk out, speed walk. Or they said,
the man's on a trial for goat. Yo, he's looking for goat.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Shout out to y'all that take risks. That take a risk for your goat. Hey man, I can't take a risk of goat in the city. I'm sorry. Or the GTA. I'm sorry, man. Only back home only.
What makes me laugh is when
man.
Some of your people that's not familiar with their environment, they want you to go in there with them.
Right. And then yo, like I'm trying to think of one where like
I remember one time I didn't even know the person. This is one time I went to a restaurant, got my order. This guy came in. I guess he came in and he was ordering food for, I guess, his office or something.
Oh, okay.
So he hasn't been there before. But you have the chef man, and you usually have someone else there that can interpret what is going on.
What's
But
going
that
on?
person
Yeah,
was
yeah.
not for some reason that person is not at the cash when it's time. So
Oh,
the man comes, he asks me for my order. I give him my order, whatever. The man said, "Oh, I heard this place is a nice place. I heard this place has good food, good jerk chicken." Da, 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 da. And then I'm like, "Yeah, it's a good place. It's a good place." His time to order. Stare down first because he didn't know what
just
to stare because you know he's supposed to stare down when he stared. It means to make an order.
make your order.
So
Yeah, like,
so he stares down. Like a good 5 seconds go by. Then now the chef has to say something. So he's like, he realized he says to her, what oh you want? What's the order? Okay. Can I get jerk chicken?
right.
All right, what's the side? Uh peas and rice. Whatever, okay. What's the other side? Peas and rice. Peas and rice. And the man's like, the
You
man's
just
like, no, man, there's another side. This is like, and then he looks at me, and I'm looking at him. Chef's looking at me I'm looking at the chef. Chef's looking at me. I'm like, so I go to the man and I say, okay, yes, rice and peas. He said, what side? Because I thought he didn't understand. I'm like, yeah, and I said rice and peas. I'm like, no, yes, that's a side, but it comes with like
another, yeah,
like a pasta or steamed veg or coleslaw or whatever.
or
But
plantain. Yeah,
I already said rice and peas, and then I'm like, yeah, you got it. But I went. So the man asked again. The chef man asked again. He says rice and peas again, and the chef is getting mad now.
yo,
The man server, don't help the man. The man. I'm like, hey man, I'm just here for my. I'm
yo,
just here for my order. I didn't came for assistance. So the woman came, gave me my order, and helped the man. I
God
didn't
bless
know
that
how it
woman.
turned out. God bless his heart. God bless the chef's heart. Because I don't know what type of commotion was going to happen over there.
Yo,
But
that.
you just know when to stay away from certain things. And yeah. And sometimes, sometimes I'm like, the amount of times I go to these restaurants and I'm like, oh, can I get like this? We don't have it. And you're like, oh man. And I don't want to walk out. What?
Yeah, it kind
It's like,
of.
what do you have?
No rice and peas, only white rice. And you're like, oh man,
Yo,
man.
I remember one guy disrespect me in the worst way. Not in the worst way, but I didn't even know how to react to it. I went there. I asked for barbecue chicken, right? Barbecue, $5 barbecue chicken. This guy said, yo, oh, we don't have that. And I'm like, what do you have? He's like, well on.
He said,
Like,
"Oh,
but it was like a bar type restaurant. So it's like, it's like restaurant. It was a restaurant, but on the other side is now a restaurant bar because they're renovations. So the man said, well on, the man spliff his lip, right? Well on, let me go back and thing on thing. All right. Goes in the back. Yeah, we have barbecue chicken. Me sort you out. Yeah, barbecue. Yeah, man, me sort you out. Yeah, Okay, rice and peas, yes. Oxtail gravy, yes. Coleslaw, yes. Because I mean, I don't know why they ask coleslaw when I already. There's always
which
come with coleslaw.
right.
Whatever. Man brought the food out. Okay, everything is blessed. Everything's good. Tell me how I get home. It was fried chicken with barbecue sauce, like
Yo,
smothered. It wasn't like I was laughing. I'm like, yo, this guy's hilarious. This was
that thing.
hilarious to me. Like, I'm like, this man sauce up the barbecue sauce. I didn't even know if it was him. I could see him like literally,
Just
how it's
like
like you get in the palm of your hand and flip up like this and
right.
just a big spliff and just sauce up the sitting before he passed it to me, close it up, tie it in the bag. Here you go, sir.
That's yo.
And then
I
It ain't the
understand thinking on
same.
your feet. I understand thinking on your feet, but like that, just say you don't have it.
I
Just
remember
say you
the
don't have
one.
it.
I remember the one time I went to one restaurant and a woman told me, "Yeah, I'm gonna get your food sorted, but can you do me a favor? Go to the DVD man and say his DVD doesn't work." I'm like, imagine I came here to order food and you're telling me to run errands. You want me to go to the DVD man? DVD man looked at me like,
Like,
no. Like,
like
what do I tell the DVD man? You know what I mean?
that
But
is
I don't know.
so.
Good times. Good times.
Now I mean, we gotta wrap up for tonight though.
Uh-huh.
Um, this was a once again thank you for Hanfest, the performers,
For sure.
uh, uh, John Coyce, Mr. Min, Mr. I think it's
Mr.
Mr.
Mint, Mint, Mr.
Mr.
Mint.
Mr. Min. Yeah, good, congratulations, you guys. Yo, clap it up.
Yeah, you guys did your thing.
Yeah, man. Um, Plugs. The Nerd Follow her studio at the Nerd Z. TheNerdZZZTO. She has an Instagram website. Uh, be sure to get her contact information to book a capture, especially
Mhm.
for the holiday season. I think she probably has something cooking up for the holiday season.
Yeah, I think she already posted some of it. She's having some holiday shoots, you know,
Hmm
you know.
Book your tickets today. Day.
Get your Mariah Carey on. All I want for Christmas is photo shoots and
Who
you
will be
know,
here in the city? I don't know when she's coming here soon. Mariah Carey. She's at somewhere downtown. She's performing for the 2 days.
you gonna hear them. You're gonna hear Mariah Carey, you're gonna hear Siri's having a wonderful Christmas time.
I
What was the other one? So this is Christmas. What have you done? That was a
that one's like
that was a depressing one.
yeah because because they paired it with the
The starving kids and
yeah
stuff. And
yeah
they did that every year. I'm like,
the
man, you guys are ugh.
Done the Drill DELNIJIRO Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Um yeah, and then Mr. James here.
Yeah. Jay Hunterville on Instagram. I keep saying I'm gonna change the name. I might just delete it. I don't know. Blue Pistols on Twitch. I am currently playing Overwatch 2 and
Mm.
Marvel Avengers.
Would you touch God of War? Or is it because I heard I've been watching cutscenes of God of War and like
It
even
looks good.
watching it, it looks
It
like
looks good, but I didn't beat the first one, so I gotta beat the first one. And
the
I don't
new yeah.
and the thing about it, I don't like the new fighting style, man.
Oh,
The heavy versus heavy and light, swing. Like I like button mashing. So it's like it's the first one I'm still struggling through. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still struggling through. But I think I might just play it so I can get to the second one because it looks good. The Thor fight scenes that I've seen so
ooh,
far,
yo like
that looks wicked. But yeah, probably I'll get into it. But I'm thinking maybe I should play it when I get a PS5.
right yeah okay I can
But
see
I
why
playing
yeah.
on PS4, my PS4 sounds like an airplane taking off,
Oh
trying
like
to
the
run that game. I'm just a little fan overload, yo.
oh the
But yeah, you can follow
um
me on there, yo.
yeah. The vent page TheAskVent. No, I think I flipped
No,
it,
no.
but
AskTheVent@gmail.com.
gmail.com. Yeah.
We're also the Vent Pod on Instagram, IG, TikTok, actually. Google the Vent Podcast, we're on
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Um, what else? We're on all streaming platforms. If we're not, let us know, we'll be there. Um, and yeah, it's Christmas time, so we might be on a longer break maybe because it's
hmm
Christmas. So, but you guys be safe out there.
Please
Thank
be
you guys
safe.
for watching. Listen, be careful of the black ice. I don't know why they
Yeah.
call it that.
It's messed up how they call it that. Yeah,
Be careful of the port,
they
like
could
when you're going down the steps.
they could really say clear ice, but they really said black. Okay. They
I
really
know,
said
right?
black ice. Like that. Come on, man.
Salt the steps. Salt your steps. I seen too much people on ring lights slipping down the steps and mangling their whole back. Salt your steps. Okay. You guys be safe out there, please. Warm up, bungle up, and I don't know what else to say. This is the vent, and we out. Peace.
Peace. Wash your hands.